What is up, everybody? Mr. Slipcover Bullet Blake. I am back with a Blu review for the day, and today's movie is from Vinegar Syndrome, and it's actually a double feature for Schizoid and X-Ray. You know my feelings on double features if you've watched my other videos. I'm not a huge fan of the whole dual packs, but this one actually kind of works as a double feature. They're both slashers. They both have like a same overtone, so it's not as annoying, I guess, as Hard Rock Zombies and Slaughterhouse Rock was to me. But I still would prefer individual releases of these titles, just because they're not like, if they were in the same franchise or the same series of movies, like if it was a part 1 and part 2, it'd be less striking on my, like, whatever. We're talking about the movies. So we're going to start with David Paulsen's 1980s Schizoid. This is, these are one of the early canon films. This one came out in 1980. This one came out in 81. So we're going to start with Schizoid. This is a Klaus Kinski vehicle. It's got Donna Wilkes in it from the Angel movie. It's got an early appearance from Christopher Lloyd. So the cast is fantastic. I love Donna Wilkes. I love Donna Wilkes, and she's great in this movie. Klaus Kinski's great in every movie. Christopher Lloyd is one of the cooler characters in this movie.
I wanted to see where you worked. I think about you sometimes. You're the only one in that therapy group I can stand.
I'm going to be leaving the group soon.
Figures.
But it's almost, it is a slasher. I'll say it's a slasher, but it has like giallo vibes to it. So that's always something that I'm interested in. I really like the giallo movies, and it does really well with its story, which is about a guy who's going around killing people, killing all this doctor, the doctor who's played by Klaus Kinski. He's killing off his patients systematically with a fucking pair of scissors. There's a journalist in there who's trying to figure out the whole situation, and it's got some pretty epic fucking deaths in there. Like, it's real brutal fucking deaths. I mean, for early 80s, it's spot on with great fucking slashers. Now these are both presented in 4K, so that's a plus, I guess. I think the studios should stop putting out so many 4Ks, because a lot of these movies I don't need in 4K, but you know, they're gonna do it because people will pay more money for it, so that's fine. Like, obviously I'm gonna get them, and I do have 4K, so it is what it is. Now the whole presentation, the first disc, well, it's got disc 1, which is Schizoid, and disc 2, which is X-Ray, and they're both presented in 4K on those discs, but then they have both of them on the Blu-ray disc, because this is a 3-disc set. And yeah, so the first 2 discs, it's just the movie in 4K. Like, there's no special features on them. All the special features are reserved for the Blu-ray disc, which, I mean, it doesn't bother me at all. There's no need to have the special features really on 4K, so that's not really a ding for me. Both movies, I believe, were restored from their 35mm original camera negatives. Both of them were, and it looks fantastic. This movie looks fantastic. X-Ray looks fantastic. It's a worthwhile fucking pickup. Like, these movies are genuinely pretty good. I would rate Schizoid at let's say a 7.5. Almost an 8, but I'd stick it at a 7.5. It's great. Great performances, great twist at the end. Klaus Kinski is not in like his stereotypical role, even though you may think he is. It's one I recommend, especially if you're into giallo movies. Like, I can't stress enough that it has like severe giallo undertones in it. So that's Schizoid. For the special features for Schizoid, let's see if I can do this without. There's Shooting by March, which is a brand new interview with Schizoid writer and director David Paulson, which was really cool. It talks about the stress of getting the movie done and all the everything that went into making the movie. It's got Hide the Scissors, which is a brand new interview with Donna Wilkes, which, as I said already, I love Donna Wilkes. So that was super, super interesting for me to watch. Blood in the Jacuzzi, which is a brand new interview with Schizoid makeup artist Erica Euland, which I didn't really watch. Like, I started it, but then I had to go do something else, so I didn't actually get through that. And a Wellesley Graduate, which is a brand new interview with another actress, Flo Lawrence. So those are, I mean, it's pretty stacked with special features. I watched most of them, except for that makeup artist one, and they were all like worthwhile. If you're really invested in the movie, definitely something to check out. But yeah, that Schizoid it's a winner. So that's one for sure from the March package that I enjoyed. And next up is X-Ray. Now, X-Ray is more typical of the slasher genre. Like, I get that that Schizoid had people getting killed with scissors, but X-Ray just has more of that like mid-80s slasher feel. It came out in 1981, but it's right up on par with the other slashers from like all through the 80s. It's about Barbie Benton's character, Barbie Benton. Like, you can't go wrong with Barbie Benton.
Oh, come on.
And she's basically, she refused this guy's Valentine some like 19, 20, however many years ago, and he became obsessed with her. So he basically traps her in this hospital, and they do an X-ray and they find something, and they trap her there, and he's killing off hospital staff and all that, just to prove his undying love for her, some shit like that. It's a pretty crazy plot, but I really liked it. I would rate X-Ray at an 8 out of 10. It just nudges out Schizoid as the better of these two for me. I know a lot of people would probably disagree, but I really, really liked this movie. Picture looks great, like I said. They were both restored from their original negatives in 4K. So it's just gonna look gorgeous. Just expect it to look amazing, because it really does. And for special features on this one, we got Ultraviolet Vengeance, The Talent and Technicians of X-Ray, which is a brand new making of documentary with a bunch of the cast and crew, and that was really fucking... I love making of documentaries, especially if you can watch them like right after you watch the movie, because it's got like cool like snippets that you didn't catch and they talk about it in there, and I love that type of shit. So that was fucking cool, like really fucking cool. and Bad Medicine, which is an archival interview with X-Ray director Boaz Davidson. And I like Boaz Davidson. He directed The Last American Virgin, and this movie, it's good. Both these movies, this pickup is well worth it if you're into this kind of movie, slashers, which I most definitely am. So I would definitely say this is one you should look into if you limit your purchases or whatever. This is, and you get two movies for the price of one, which I know I bitched about at the beginning because I just don't like the packaging per se. But both movies were good. And this one, like I said, works as a double feature. These movies fit together really well with the overall feel, so definitely one to check out. Yeah, so that is Schizoid and X-Ray. If you like the video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. You can catch all my upcoming Blu reviews and unboxings. I upload all the time, so keep an eye out for any of those. And yeah, that's all I have. So until next time, have a good day.